are here today with our Facebook Live. I'm Danielle.
I'm Jessie.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Jessica.
We are all here today.
Yes.
So we are going to be printing some vinyl on the Raglan style baseball tees. I hope I say that right.
I think that's right.
Raglan. Yeah. We'll go with it. If it's wrong, sorry everybody. But that's what I call it. So that's what we're going to go with. So the real kind of the tricky part with this style tee is they look awesome and amazing because it has that two-toned look to it, but these seams are tricky. Why are they so tricky? Because it's gonna mess with your vinyl application. Or your transfer, whatever it is, because these seams cut right on your platen, and that's gonna really affect the even pressure that's required for any transfer to apply. So we're gonna show you a way around that. And so that way, whenever you're printing on this, those wide seams that cut right about here don't affect your design that's in the center. Okay, so we got some vinyl here, and we're gonna go ahead and weed this one. We're gonna do, it's the, we're kind of did a Valentine's Day theme here, so all of our transfers have to do with love and like hearts. It's fun. And these style tees, they can be casual, they can be dressy. They're really a kind of in-between tee that really is, they're quite nice. By far, if I'm gonna pick a tee, this style tee is the way to go. And she is gonna weave that. It looks like this design, so you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I figured looked like an outline.
It's kind of made her weed blind over here. Like, do we have any questions so far?
What types of vinyl from Nathan?
We're doing Siser EasyWeed Electric and Siser EasyWeed Standard and glitter. Because why not glitter?
And we are using pressing pillows today.
Yes. So the items that you do need are going to be, I'm using like the large pressing pillows. These come in a pack of 4 and they're all different sizes. But this is the one that I'm going to use today just because I didn't want to kind of mess with what size my design is based on what size pillow I need. So doing the big one allows for you to kind of set it up right here. And then this is not the tee for this one. We'll do this one, that one. So you place your tee right here and see if you, I don't know, Bianca, can you see that okay?
Yeah.
She's my
I'll
camera lady today. But using that bigger pillow, it will squish in so I get a nice even flat surface. So the ideal thing is to get that large pillow so that way everything is covered and we're fine to go. All right, now I have to make sure I actually, line up the design.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I'll stay zoomed in.
Which is always the tricky part for me, at least. All right. You could also use pressing pad or perfect pads. So that is an option for you as well. I think we're just gonna make it even like I did the other one. Perfect pads allow you to, they're basically this material, if you were to, it's basically this, but in a smaller pad version. So you are able to use perfect pads, but just keep in mind, perfect pads, they have to be smaller than your seams and big enough to cover your design. So there's a little bit more things you have to worry about for the perfect pads, but that's why we're gonna go with the pillows, because you don't need to worry about the size, because we're doing the largest size possible. All right, what do you think? Good, lower, maybe lower.
Maybe a little bit lower.
That seems kind of high, like right up there. There's really, no rhyme or reason to this. You just kind of place and go. That works?
That looks better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lower.
And we're going to go with it. All right, so since I'm pressing my EasyWeed, I am at 305 for 12 seconds. I'm going to cover with a nonstick sheet. And I've already modified my pressure to accommodate for my pressing pillow. And just close and lock. And since there's no other design on this or other vinyl, we're going to do the full time. And then we'll go ahead and peel warm or peel hot. Wonderful. So nice.
I love that
Very
color.
Isn't that nice? It really picked up the red. Because the electric is so fun. And we have two shades of the red. We have this brighter red, and then we have that cranberry red. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what, you know, color you pick. Those two shades give off a really nice little sheen to it. All right, so
This one?
go ahead and weed that one.
Cliff said, I've used the pillows and after 2 or 3 pressings, they seem to get very flat. I try to reduce the pressure, but then the vinyl does not seem to get fully pressed. Do you have any suggestions or tips?
When we send out the pressing pillows, we also send a pamphlet to let you know how to set it up to make sure that your pressure on your heat press is accommodating for that extra cushion. So this, when you close and lock, there's really no rhyme or reason to the pillow. I always just give myself plenty of, I lessen my pressure pretty much as far as it can go, and then I'll increase it a little bit so that way when I close and lock there is some resistance. That's your key. Vinyl likes resistance. It can't be super easy to open and close, like if I don't have my, like it can't be like this. Like if this is how you're doing it, you know, without the pillow, that's definitely not enough. So get your pillow in there. We've used this pillow numerous times and it's really kept its shape. So loosen it as much as you can, then test it. If it seems, you know, that you don't have that little extra resistance, then increase your pressure a little bit more. This is a comfortable enough setting. So I don't know if you can kind of, I'll be quiet so you can hear. So it's a difference. I can hear a difference, but I don't know if it can translate through to Facebook Live. But really kind of set it so that your last push to close, you need some effort to close it, that it's not just too easy. And I did find it depends on the vinyl. This design that I did, I used different types of vinyl. So this first one was stretch, then the glitter, and then these two bottom ones are just standard EasyWeed. My first application was stretch. As soon as I applied it, I peeled it right with the carrier sheet because I didn't have enough pressure. Stretch requires way more pressure than any of the other vinyls. So keep that in mind. If you're doing stretch, you need more pressure. And then you have to modify your settings with your pillow. All right, and she's done.
Little piece over here.
And this is the fitted tee style of the raglan. So there's this one, and then there's this looser one.
Like the more relaxed fit, I guess.
Yeah. So the different styles, really, I just love these tees. These are just really nice tees.
I like 4 of them in different colors, just because they're so comfortable.
Jana says, how far down should you place your design? Brett did respond 3 to 3.5 inches below neckline. She said even on baseball style. Yeah, so it really depends on the size of your shirt and the design that you're putting on. But you do always want to kind of start from that 3 to 3.5 inches down for the smaller ones and come to about 4 to 4.5, 5 if it's a larger shirt. But it's all about eyeing it.
Kind of give you a little bit of space.
That looks perfect.
That looks good. Okay.
As you see there, just all about eye.
Yeah, it really is just how you feel. I tend to like to do it on the floor so then I can stand above it, and that gives me enough distance to kind of figure it out. But then you have to like do the will my vinyl carrier sheet hold up as I move it game.
Move very fast.
Yeah, either move super fast or super slow.
Anita McCrancy, hi, you girls look pretty in pink.
Oh, thanks. We like to change it up.
Raja said, do you have sublimation vinyl? We have glitter vinyl that has a polymer coating that you could sublimate onto.
And we have the twill.
And we have the twill.
The Subla print vinyl. That will be, that's an option as well. And that's it. I went a little slow on that because this one had itty bitty little text. I just needed to make sure that we were okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love rose gold.
I know.
Maybe I'll show you guys.
Yeah, I was saying.
I mean.
Oh yes, that's really nice.
By far, rose gold I think is my favorite pink. And if you're kind of debating on what pink to buy, Jesse's gonna hold
Use
up
our color guide.
our color guide.
Vanna White over there.
This is a very helpful tool.
Definitely.
It's V as in Victor, C as in cat, A as in Apple, -75, and it's only $6. And it's gonna help you
Bianca, can
figure
you
out
wake up the computer? I just want to make sure that
your color matches.
This design is
when you're in a bind.
she just started my cutter.
Sure did.
Just shut it off.
It's pausing.
Twill and Subla print. I
You see
want to
that?
say it's like a vinyl type paper. You would print on that first,
Control Z.
and then you can put it through the cutter to cut
Keep
around,
going.
or you can cut it with scissors, and then press it. So it's your way to sublimate onto dark colors.
Coming.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I think I'm good.
I think that is it.
You see it?
Yeah. Are my hearts where they need to be?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, perfect.
Awesome. That's all I needed.
Okay. As the cutter decided to, just have a mind of
I
its
do
own.
that all the time. When the computer falls asleep and then I go to wake it up, I don't move the mouse and it's right on
Send.
send to cutter. Whoops. Okay. So let's go ahead and press this one. And then this one's all set to go. We got one more and we're gonna do EasyWeed with glitter. So we'll get that set up as well.
Thanks, Brett, for providing a lot of helpful information in the comments. We like when our viewers get involved.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
very
I love that.
pretty. Look how
Oh, that's
fun
super
it
cute.
is. Oh, I love that.
Me too.
Jessie has a Valentine's Day
Thank you.
shirt. Okay, and last one. This one's a fun one. All you need is love and cupcakes.
Oh, that's
That's all.
awesome.
That's sometimes all that's needed.
You still haven't gotten that yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
It's my goal, though.
Okay.
Okay.
If only that table was a little bit lower, Danielle.
I know. I think I'm a little crooked.
Elizabeth, we're using the pillows
Okay,
because of the
good.
seams that are on the baseball shirts that are going to interfere with your pressing. So whenever you have collars, zippers, pockets, or seams as it is in the baseball shirts that come right through the front, then you want to use a pressing pillow so it can depress into the pillow and not interfere with the adhesion of your design.
And when you're layering, you don't need to do full time. It's not required.
Just enough to tack it down.
Yep. Okay, and let's get the glitter on. So quiet in here.
I know. Well,
Sorry.
it's almost like you don't want to make noise because to break your concentration. So
It's like you ever get lost in the car, turn off your radio, like, let me see.
yeah, I can see better.
Yes. Or you turn the radio down.
Yeah, so the house numbers will speak to you.
And your non-stick sheet is always needed, especially when you're layering your vinyl. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, and I'm just gonna tack this down again. Now that both layers are on.
Would you do that for the full time?
No, the glitter I just did real quick
Okay.
because I know I wanted to come back in. When you have a design where your second layer is cutting across your first layer vinyl, so like if it was gonna go, okay, in a minute, I'm talking. If like this, if we cut this so that like this little set of hearts was here and they were like little squares and it was cutting across the vinyl, you want to repress it after that so that way that line that appears from your carrier sheet goes away. So we repressed. Because I don't know if I have, well, it's down there somewhere, but this one, the glitter was cutting right across the A, right across that text. So I wanted to make sure that was good to go away. Oh, that's fun too.
That's so cute.
Very cute. Very fun glitter. And now the glitter also, I don't know, probably a couple people noticed that sometimes when you layer glitter on top of another color, that the glitter flakes come off into that other vinyl. So if you do happen to see that, for next time, don't tack your glitter down for the full amount of time. Just tack it, get it going, and then pull it off and then repress. So that's another trick with glitter. So glitter has glitter flakes everywhere on the glitter carrier sheet. So if you see that, tack your glitter down a couple seconds, pull off your carrier sheet, and then go for that repress. So that way you don't get glitter everywhere on your design as well. It also comes out in the wash, but if you aren't washing them ahead of giving them to your customer, do that. All right, so we got everything. We have all of our shirts, all of our Fun Love Valentine's Day shirts. And, definitely, consider looking into that color guide. There are so many different shades of pink and red and complementary colors that you could not pick your color by looking on the website. Getting that color guide. This also has the Siser PSV line in it as well, so that signed vinyl. All in one color guide. So really needed. It's definitely worth the $6. So pick that up if you don't have it already. All right, any other questions?
Samantha said, "What's a recommended tacking time when layering? I've done it and my vinyl shrunk and then my layering was off."
Do like a couple seconds, only like 3 to 4. Just get it to stick and then remove. And especially when you're layering like directly on top, the less time the better, because the more heat will cause it to kind of shrink in, and then your other layer that doesn't have the heat, when that goes to press, it won't be the same spot.
And Cliff said, "Any suggestions on where to get shirts?"
We got these from Alpha Broder because we have a wholesale account with them. There's tons of t-shirt places, but I know Alpha Broder works with us directly, so I would check there. I'm sure Walmart and other places, but if you're really looking for wholesale, I would stick with Alpha Broder because they're really pretty good, and they have locations everywhere, it seems. So
yes, they ship super fast.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we hope you have a happy Valentine's Day, and make your shirts, and share with us. Let us know what your shirts look like. We want to see them, and especially if you're pressing on a raglan tee, we definitely want to see that. All right, well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.